Jai Gurudev, welcome to Connect with the Divine with Paramahamsa Swami Vishwananda. Paramahamsa Vishwananda is an enlightened, God-realized spiritual master. His mission on earth is to open the hearts of mankind, and through his Bhakti Marga organization, he helps spiritual seekers experience and cultivate a very uniquely personal relationship with God. The Sanskrit word bhakti means love and devotion, and Bhakti Marga is the path of living and loving the divine in daily life. One way to do this is through chanting the name of God. This practice is also known as japam. Chanting is a very simple yet powerful practice that has been used for thousands of years. Ancient saints and yogis have called upon the power of chanting to help calm the mind and to attain higher states of consciousness. Many different spiritual traditions use chanting as a way to connect more intimately with the source of life itself. Chanting the Lord's name invokes His divine presence, and chanting with love helps you to realize Him within your own heart. You will notice that Paramahamsa Vishwananda is using a string of 108 prayer beads called a mala. A mala carries the vibrational energy of the divine name and helps to keep track of the repetitions. Paramahamsa Vishwananda will come online in just a few moments, and when he does, he will invite you to chant along with him for approximately 15 minutes. After the chanting is finished, he will lead everyone in a very short guided meditation to support Mother Earth. Once the meditation is finished, please sit quietly for a few moments to enjoy the effects of your japam. When Paramahamsa Vishwananda comes back online, he will give satsang by answering your spiritual questions and revealing timeless truths to help you rise above the challenges and fears of today's world. It is very rare to have such access to a living master, and it is even more special to have the opportunity to learn directly from him. We hope you enjoy your connection with the divine.
Have you ever looked into the eyes of a spiritual master? Come and experience it for yourself. Look into the eyes of real, unconditional love and let it open your heart. Paramahamsa Swami Vishwananda is a God-realized master who lives in constant union with the divine. He lives at a place in the heart of Europe. It is called the home of the Divine Mother. From here, he is now giving what is called darshan online so that everyone can benefit. Darshan means divine sight, but simple words cannot do justice to the incredible experience of seeing and being seen by him. Look into the eyes of unconditional love and let it open your heart. You can now have your own experience of this divine master from wherever you are. Feel it for yourself and let love return.
गिरिधारी लाल की श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारे राधा रानी का प्यारे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारे राधा रानी का प्यारे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारे राधे कृष्ण 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 राधे 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 श्याम 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 राधे 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 कृष्ण 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 राधे 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 श्याम श्याम राधे राधे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारी श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारी सभी बातों का गाना मेरे दिल तुम्हारा है सभी बातों का गाना मेरे दिल तुम्हारा है बोलो राधे कृष्ण नाम तुम्हारा नाम प्रेम है बोलो राधे कृष्ण नाम तुम्हारा नाम प्रेम है बांसुरी वाली पिता बरदारी कृष्ण गोकुल प्यारे Krishna Radhe Krishna 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 Radhe 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 Sham 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 Radhe 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 Krishna Radhe Krishna Radhe Sham Krishna Radhe 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 Sham Sham Radhe Radhe Shri Govardhan Giridhari Radha Rani ka pyari Govardhan Giridhari Radha Rani ka pyari सारी बातों का गाना मेरे दिल तुम्हारा है सारी बातों का गाना मेरे दिल तुम्हारा है बोलो राधे कृष्णा नाम तुम्हारा नाम प्रेमा है बोलो राधे कृष्णा नाम तुम्हारा नाम प्रेमा है बंसुरी वाली पीतांबरधारी कृष्ण गोकुल प्यारे बंसुरी वाली पीतांबरधारी कृष्ण गोकुल प्यारी राधा जीवन मधुसूदन श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधा रानी का प्यारे श्री गोवर्धन गिरिधारी राधे कृष्ण 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 राधे 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 श्याम 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 राधे 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 कृष्ण राधे राधे Sham Radhe Sham 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 Radhe Radhe Oh Sham Sham Radhe Radhe Sham Sham Radhe Radhe Oh Sham Sham Radhe Radhe 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 Shri Govardhan Giridhare Radha Rani ka pyar
तब Manusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mero Radha Ramana Giridhari Giridhari Shama Bhagavare
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी गिरधारी श्याम बनवारी
Mero Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
Mero Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
Ni sare sare ga sa ga ma sa ma pa Ni sare sare ga sa ga ma sa ma pa Ni sa sare re ga sa ga ga ma sa ga ma pa Para pa ma ga pa para pa ma ga re para pa ma ga pa para pa ma ga re para pa ma pa para pa ma pa Pero Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
O mera Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
Mera Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
Mera Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
O mera Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
Mera Radha Ramana Giridhari
मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी मेरो राधा रमन गिरधारी
Shri Vrindavana Bihari Lal Ki Satguru Swami Vishwananda Maharaj Ki Jai
Hari 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 Narayana Narayana Om Narayana Om Narayana Hari 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 Narayana Narayana Om Narayana Om Narayana Hari 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 Narayana Narayana Om Narayana Om Narayana Govinda Narayana Gopala Narayana Govinda Narayana Gopala Narayana Govinda Narayana Gopala Narayana Govinda Narayana Gopala Narayana Hari 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 Narayana Narayana Om Narayana Om Narayana Hari 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 Narayana Narayana Om Narayana Om Narayana Giridhari Narayana Govardhana Narayana Giridhari Narayana Govardhana Narayana Giridhari Narayana Govardhana Narayana Giridhari Narayana Govardhana Narayana Hari 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 Narayana Narayana Om Narayana Om Narayana Hari 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 Narayana Narayana Om Narayana Om Narayana करुणामयी सरकार हमारी श्री राधे मेरे करुणामयी सरकार हमारी श्री राधे श्री राधे जय श्याम 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 राधे मेरे करुणामयी मेरी करुणामयी सरकार हमारी श्री राधे करुणामयी सरकार हमारी श्री राधे मेरी करुणामयी सरकार हमारी श्री राधे करुणामयी सरकार हमारी श्री राधे श्री राधे जय श्याम 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 राधे श्री राधे जय श्याम
Jai Gurudev, everybody. So let us do one jabam of Om Namo Narayanaya. So then, okay. Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Om Namo Om Namo Narayanaya, 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 Om Namo Narayanaya. Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Harihi Om. Jai Gurudev. Let us do a little meditation, a short one. Sit down, close your eyes, visualize your Ishtadev or any deity which you feel close to on your third eye. Observe your deity and let that radiance, that light emanate from your deity, from the deity that you feel close to. And let this light travel firstly to your eyes, the right one, then the left one. Let it purify the sense of sight. Let this light goes to your nose. Let it purify the sense of your breathing. Let the light go to your mouth. Let it purify the sense of taste. Let the light be in your ears, the right one, then the left one. Let it purify your hearing. Bring the light to your hands. Let it purify your sense of touch. Bring the light to your feet, the right one, then the left one. Let it purify your path in life. Now bring the light to your heart. Feel your heart. Feel the love that you have inside of you. The love who you are. This is your true being. A being of love. a being of compassion, a being that is always ready to give. Feel your abundance inside of you. And let this love and light shine through you. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev, everybody. So I'll ask Jai Gopal to ask you a question.
Guruji, at times when Guru and God tests our faith, it can be challenging. The mind starts to intervene and faith is constantly being challenged. So what do you suggest is the best way to handle such circumstances?
At time when Guru and God test your faith, it's true. You see, when Guru and God is testing somebody, the mind, of course, will rebel. The mind, because the mind dwell onto the outside, they will not be able to understand what is happening inside of them. So what is the best way you can do in a simple way is just to accept and surrender to the feet of the Guru. If you trust your Guru, then there is no question into that. You know very well whatever the Guru is doing, it is for your own sake. But if you don't, then you will hold upon your own mindset. When you hold upon your own mindset, then you will be distorted. You know. In Bhagavad Gita chapter 7 verse 23, Lord Krishna said that the people of the fruit acquire, but people of low intelligence are finite. Those who worship the Devas go to the Devas, but those who worship me come to me. And it is so beautifully put into that you see, our mind is finite. Our mind, the human mind, is based upon something which is limited. And of course, in your limited mind, you long for limited things. And when you long for limited things, you desire for more limited things. So you think that you are happy about what you are receiving. In reality, no. Because your desire keeps changing from one finite thing to another finite thing. That's why it is said that those who worship the Devas, because the Devas is one which is responsible for these limited things. But those who worship the Supreme Lord, like Krishna said, those who worship me come to me. Those who worship the Supreme Lord Himself, they come to the state of awakening, firstly by knowing themselves. The other two part of this, when he said that the person of low intelligence, everybody knows that whatever we want in this world will never make us happy. Our want will never make us happy because they are all limited to finite things. And that's what is a challenge to the mind actually. When Guru come and said, no, it is not like that. So what is the Guru doing is breaking that mindset, that limited mind that you have hold upon. It have to be transformed. It have not to be the same mind which is always attached to the finite world, the world of limitation. More you attach yourself to the world of limitation, more you will be limited in your possibilities. You will be limited in yourself. You will not be who you are truly. So then when Guru come, it is a challenge. If you can't accept the will of the Master, it will be always a challenge. Because you will always place your own will first. And by putting your own will first, you will attain misery. And this is what Bhagavan have said it clearly into that verse itself. Because when you start to listen to your mind, misery will be the outcome of it. It will be finite, everything. But deep inside of your heart, there is a deep longing. You don't long for something which is finite. Of course, some people say to themselves, yes, I am happy. By saying to yourself you are happy, you don't become truly happy. Because happiness is not something which is limited, something which is unlimited, which is growing itself. That is true happiness. When you can be happy not because of something, you are happy by being yourself. So when Bhagavan said, those who want me, they come to me. Those who worship me, come to me. That is by knowing firstly who you are, by realizing the self. But the self will not just realize like that, which you have covered so much with layers and layers and layers of blanket throughout lives and lives. Even in this life itself, through all the society things, you have covered yourself with many personalities, which you call yourself. Actually, none of these personality are you. But you fakely say, but it is all my personality. But where is your individuality, with who you truly are? And that is fully covered. So that's what the Guru does, remove all the blanket one by one, all these personalities which you call yourself, one by one it will be removed. But how would that be? It's only through when you have confidence, you have trust in the Guru. If you have surrendered to the Guru, you must have trust to the Guru, and knows that whatever the Guru is doing for you, it is not for his sake or her sake, it is for your sake. And Guru and God is doing that not for their benefit. It is for your benefit they are doing it. So you have to learn to trust and surrender to the will. That's why Bhagavan said, those who surrender to me, come to me. Those who truly want to know who they are the only one which is legitimate to attain that divine state. There's a beautiful story in the life of Bhagavan Nityananda from Ganeshpuri. One day he woke up and he was super angry with everybody. So whoever will come to him, they will get a good beating from him, either for his word or really a good slap. So nobody was approach him. He was very scared, and so the people will come, and from far away they will look at him. So there was one lady, Lakshmi Bai, I think her name. She approached Bhagavan Nityananda and said, Prabhu, all these people come from far away to have your darshan. And he said in a very angry tone, so what? They came to have my darshan? That's fine. Have my darshan and go. Or do their seva and so on. Why they have to bother me, and how should I bother them? All this, so. And he said, but why are you angry? At that moment, he calmed down. And then he said to her, you call me Guru, na? So what is the Guru? The Guru is not here for his own life. The Guru is there to enlighten and awake that what is hidden inside the disciple. But very often people come to me with so many wants just to fulfill their ego. The ego is so big, the pride is so big. They come only to get everything else being fulfilled, so that they can just go back again to their usual life. But this is not the life of the Guru. The Guru is not just to fulfill the wishes and finish, no. It's to awake them into the divine spiritual realm. That is the work of the Guru. So then Bhagavan Nityananda said, if I'm angry, I'm not angry really with the people. I'm angry with that state of mind of the people, because that mindset will not change if everything goes smoothly, sweetly, nice word, flattery. This is the world outside. Everybody in the outside world is running behind that, name, fame, glory. what would you do with all this? All these are finite. When death is knocking at your door, all this will be taken away. People don't want to think about that. They don't want to think that everything that they amass into the world will stay forever. You know? They think that all this are infinite. But this is not. This is the world of finite. This is the world that tomorrow, whether you accept it or not, you will die. You know, and the grave will be your chamber. The quicker you realize that, more happy you will be. And this is what Bhagavan said. More you realize yourself, more you will approach to that divine blissful state. And that blissful state is not a state of finite, it's a state of infinity. And this infinite blissful state resides deep within you. If you sit and long only for the finite world, you will never be happy. And that's why, you see, when you take shelter at the feet of the Guru, you have to learn to accept. Whether your mind accepts it or not, it doesn't matter. You have to kill that mind, so that that consciousness which is inside of you may awake.
Guruji, why do we need to incarnate in this body to achieve liberation or self-realization or God-realization? How is it not possible from other dimensions of existence?
Because this dimension, it is only place where love is felt. Now, all the other dimension, there is, let's say in the divine realm, if you are present, it is already there, but you can't advance. Even the devas long, they are envy human, because human being, they can transcend into the divine self, whereas in other realm they can't do that. And this is the beauty of incarnating here in this world itself. But we should not let our ego or our pride come into this being, say, yes, I am the center of this world, and that God care only for me. Imagine God who have created the whole universe and only care only for you, which is even not a little speck of dust. That's what very often spiritual pride people think about. Of course He cares. He cares for you and He cares for everybody equally. But those who move toward the light, they will be into the light. But those who stand into the darkness corner and look at the light from far away, they will not understand. What is that light? How big is that light? It's like a train, when you look at a train from far away, you just see a small dot of light. You don't perceive how big is the train and what it is and all the stuff. But as the train comes near, it starts to take a certain shape and form. But still you don't know. But when the train is on the platform, then you see that this is a train, there's lots of people inside. You have a different glimpse of that. So like that, you see, when we are here in this world to build our relationship with the divine, and there's no other places like here to do that. So that's why we keep coming here. So other places they just enjoy, in Ananda Loka, in other lokas, they just enjoy what is meant to be for them to learn. So they go to different spheres, different dimensions, different heavens, but they are not permanent. Once you have finished there, you will come back to this realm again. And this realm is the realm of awakening, and the world of transcending all which is limited. That's why in this Mother Earth, it have all the elements, fully in balance. Whereas other places, there is no these elements. But that But people don't understand. They long for something which is, different. Heaven is here. You have a different kind of heavens, Once you realize that this is heavens, you should not make this heavens hell. So that's why you have to come here and build your relationship. Firstly, by realizing who you are. And then awake from that realization, knowing who is that creator of that realization itself. And build a relationship with him. And that is Srimad Narayana. So when you realize that he's the only one, you have come throughout many incarnations just to attain him. You can just love him. There's a beautiful story. Once Guru Nanak Dev Ji was sitting and giving a discourse, and every day when he will give discourse early morning, there will be a little boy very early in the morning come, and very with deep attention he sit there and listen to the discourse which Guru Nanak Dev Ji was giving. So one day Guru Nanak Dev Ji approached him and told him, "My dear child, why you come so early in the morning? You should sleep, or you should at least play with your friends or whatever. What are you doing here?" Then the little boy said, "Gurudev, my mother asked me to go to the forest and collect woods. And when I went to the forest and collect woods, and I come and I feed these woods to the fire, one thing I noticed that as the fire is consuming everything, the little branches and little twigs, they are the first one to be burnt. But whereas the big piece of wood stays strong. And I see that I want to become strong. I don't want to be burned by this delusional world, and I want to awake, I want to do something." And Guru Nanak Dev Ji was very pleased with his answer, and he blessed him. And he became a very great associate of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And he saw many of the Gurus, and many of the Gurus have great respect for him. And you see, this is the whole thing about that, when you are here to grow. You are here not to sleep. You have been sleeping, but it's time to awake. So that's why you come here, as a reminder continuously, not to hold upon all these personalities which you call yourself. No, but to awake into your individual self, which is a divine, a particle of love, and to let that who you are truly shine. So, Jai Gurudev.
Paramahamsa Vishwananda recommends we keep chanting the name of God every day. Just 15 minutes a day will help you to create an oasis of positivity and divinity in your life. We invite you to submit questions and learn more about Paramahamsa Vishwananda and his Bhakti Marga mission by visiting paramahamsavishwananda.com. Thank you for joining us today. Please join us again for another live Connect with the Divine session every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 o'clock Germany time.